Welcome to this tutorial about using the COVID-19 impact on high school seniors and college students dashboard. This dashboard includes data pertaining to Iowa and Virginia high school seniors and college students, and in particular, free application for federal student aid or FAFSA data. As we begin, I want to draw your attention to the note at the top of the dashboard on how to interpret the FAFSA data. Applicants can submit FAFSA over an 18-month period for each school year. For example, the FAFSA for the 2020 to 2021 award year is available from January 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021. In order to make comparisons over the years and evaluate the impact of COVID-19, the data displayed for each school year, 2015 to 2016, 2016 to 2017, and so on, are the number of completed applications through April 30th of the first award year for Virginia and the number of completed applications through July 31st of the first award year for Iowa. The dashboard is organized by tabs. Let's begin with the High School Map tab. In the upper left corner, you can choose your state. I'll choose Virginia. We see a map of the superintendent regions with the number of high schools plotted by region, and below this, a more detailed map by county and city with public high school locations indicated by orange circles. Clicking on an orange circle gives information about the corresponding high school and its senior class. You can also toggle off the high school locations using the checkbox above the map. The thick lines on this map show the superintendent regions. The map is shaded by the percentage of 2019-2020 high school seniors that completed the FAFSA by April 30th, 2020. You can hover over a county to see the corresponding number of high school seniors and the percentage that completed the FAFSA. The Iowa data is set up similarly. Moving on to the College Map tab, again we have a state selector, and I'll choose Virginia. For Virginia, we focus on in-state post-secondary education enrollment. Scrolling down the page, we present a map of this information by student locality. You can choose the academic year and higher education type you are interested in, and the map will update. Note that when changing these variables, the scale of the map will change. The map is shaded by the number of students from each county or city that attended an in-state post-secondary institution for the selected academic year and higher education type. Hover over a county to show the number of students and the percentage of fall semester students who received a Pell Grant. Note that Pell Grant data for academic year 2019 to 2020 is unavailable. The orange, green, and pink circles on the map represent the locations of public four-year colleges, private four-year colleges, and community colleges respectively. Clicking on a circle will show the name of the college and its website. To the right of the map, we present summary statistics for enrollment and part-time versus full-time status for the selected academic year and higher education type. Below the map, we present race and ethnicity and gender trends over time for the selected higher education type. Choosing Iowa in the state selector on this tab will show different information. States differ in the information available, and we aim to choose sources as comparable as possible. The map displays post-secondary education plans for graduating high school seniors by student locality, and the academic year refers to the year in which those seniors are graduating. Also, we do not have the full-time versus part-time status or demographic information available for Iowa. As we walk through the FAFSA plots tab, let's leave Iowa as the selected state. In the top left of the tab, we have a map of the Iowa Area Education Agencies, or AEAs. You can click on an AEA in the left-hand menu further down the page to display FAFSA information for high schools located in that AEA. Note that if Virginia is selected, the menu choices will be superintendent regions. For this example, I'll choose the Great Prairie AEA in the southeastern part of the state. The table highlights the high schools in the selected AEA with greater than a 25% reduction in completed FAFSA applications from 2019-2020 to 2020-2021. Below the table is a parallel coordinates plot which shows the change in FAFSA completion by high school over time. Each line plot corresponds to one high school, and hovering over a point will show the high school represented by that data point. For example, this line plot represents Ottumwa High School. The orange line plots correspond to the high schools listed in the table above. The last visual on this tab is a map shaded by the relative percent difference of completed FAFSA by county between the school years 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021. Red shades correspond to fewer completed FAFSA applications for 2020-2021 as compared to 2019-2020, whereas blue shades correspond to more. Hovering over a county displays the corresponding relative percent difference and the raw numbers of completed FAFSAs for 2020-2021 and 2019-2020. The Virginia FAFSA data is set up similarly. The data sources we use to create this dashboard can be found under the Data Sources tab. Federal data sources are listed first, followed by state data sources. We list basic information about each source as well as the data we accessed. The Data Downloads tab allows us to download the high school data displayed in the dashboard. You can select the state you are interested in. I'll choose Iowa. At the top of the tab is a data dictionary and then the data table itself. Each row of the table represents one high school and contains location, demographic, and FAFSA data. Click on the CSV or Excel button to download the data in your preferred format. Thank you for joining us for this tutorial.